Right.
So apparently Ella Irwin's previous employer was Amazon. Employees say she was so awful they had designated cry rooms. Apparently her and Elon have bad communication. Translation, she does whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah, I
God,
can
they always
tell.
get in. The
Yeah.
tyrants always get in, man.
Yep.
But yeah,
Always. Always. It's always those motherfuckers.
Hate
Why?
it, right? I
Why are
don't know.
people so fucking unbearable? Like,
Great
so
question.
annoying, dude. I'm
Cigars
so
and
sick of
cry
this
rooms.
shit.
Meet Elon Musk's new cutthroat Twitter VP. Wow. Okay.
Oh, I
Before
thought that
Elon
said
Musk,
cunt suspended
same thing.
the
Before
whole
Elon
time.
Musk made her one of his most powerful lieutenants in Twitter, Ella Irwin spent 4 years at Amazon, where her intensity inspired both respect and terror. The pressure was ceaseless. Her emails landed at all hours. She made me cry my first week, a former
Wow.
employee told the Daily Beast. One space in the office. I mean, I've cried at every job I've had, like, all the time, so who knows? It wasn't, except for Compound. It wasn't all on Irwin. Under Jeff Bezos, Amazon's culture was notoriously brutal, but her personality seemed like an ideal fit. I have not had a director as smart or cutthroat as Ella, recalled
oh,
another
she's
employee
cutthroat, all right. Yeah,
Mm.
who praised her attention to
cheers to that.
detail. I have never learned more. I think sometimes she just missed a human piece of how to treat people.
Oh, okay.
There you
Wow, that's
go.
telling. Now, after a stint at the tech firm Twilio, Irwin has brought that ethos to Twitter, where Elon Musk is employing even harsher tactics to turn the platform around. Sleeping at the office is tacitly encouraged. Also, bringing your own toilet paper. What the fuck?
What the
What?
fuck?
As
Mm.
head of trust and safety, Irwin's responsibilities include mitigating harmful content like hate speech, weighing in on account bans and suspensions, and sometimes serving as the platform's de facto spokesperson. She helms the product, policy, and operations team tasked with keeping users safe from fraud and abuse, and also helps to resolve user issues, except for when it comes to Brittany and quartering. Adding to
Yeah.
the challenge, Musk has decimated Twitter's headcount, including content moderations and human rights experts, and eliminated its advisory, trust, and safety council. So it's literally this one chick now, it seems like. Some of Irwin's former subordinates described her as acutely hierarchical and therefore unlikely to push back against Musk. Already, however, she and her boss have fallen at a lockstep, though perhaps as a result of dysfunctional communication rather than principled disagreement. 2 days before Christmas, after Reuters published a story on the disappearance of Twitter's hashtag There Is Help suicide prevention feature, which insiders told the outlet was removed at Musk's behest, Irwin gave the publication a statement confirming that it had been deactivated. The feature was temporarily removed while Twitter was fixing and revamping our prompts, she said. But as Ars Technica pointed out, Musk appeared to contradict his deputy the next day, tweeting in response to Reuters, "False, it is still there." He fired off another tweet, calling the report fake news and declaring Twitter doesn't prevent suicide. Wow. For her part, Irwin told the Daily Beast, Elon did not actually contradict my specific comments. However, he did comment on the overall narrative of a specific press story being false. There
That's
were plenty of
contradicting.
times I saw her just destroy people in a conference room, bring people to tears kind of stuff. Ugh.
And you
Elon
still
did as
hire her after that stuff? Like, isn't HR
Yes.
supposed to do like a Google search on new hires?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. People are
I'm
gonna find
sorry, but
my
like
Twitter.
these people's jobs can't be that hard, right?
Hell
Like
no.
they don't have to go and get these like qualified people. Do they have like 3 different master's degrees to have one meeting a week about
Yeah.
Twitter trust and safety? Come on, like I bet anybody here could do this job.
Mm-hmm.
I
To be
agree.
honest,
Absolutely.
You can't
Much
write in the
better.
space without a backbone, she told us, adding, if you have seen Elon's direction to his teams, it includes the fact that he expects you to correct him or tell him if he is wrong, not just blindly follow direction. I actually try to only hire and retain employees that have the ability to push back successfully and have a backbone as well.
sounds like a real
They're big
bitch.
on the backbone.
Oh,
So bitches only. What
Yeah.
about a front
Bitches
bone?
only, yeah.
oh fuck yeah.
Irwin
Listen,
joined.
I'm a bitch. I can say that.
You could work for Twitter.
Yeah, I
Irwin
could.
joined
You're
Twitter in
qualified.
June and resigned shortly after Musk's October takedown, only to be persuaded to return
Wow.
amid a tidal wave of layoffs and resignations. Well, wouldn't you be like surly about that if you got fired and then
Yes.
you'd be like, "Oh, we're doing this on my terms now. Oh, you desperate? You want me to come back?"
Holy shit.
Bend over. She was soon appointed the platform's head of trust and safety, replacing Yoel Roth, who quit just 2 weeks after under Musk. One of my limits was if Twitter starts being ruled by dictatorial edict rather than policy, there's no longer a need for me and my role doing what I do, Roth later says. She's got a fucking big head, it sounds like.
Huge.
Musk, who defended Roth,
Wait, that says that dude was accepting of pedophilia? Roth?
He amplified a smear campaign that included a tweet suggesting Roth, who's openly gay, was accepting of pedophilia, which, I've seen the tweet. It is not good.
Yeah, he had some sus tweets about like Grindr and talking about teens being on there in terms of like basically being more toward it, like allowing teens to be on the app. He had quite a compilation. My memory is a little fuzzy, but there was quite a few tweets about it that were sus.
In
the absence of a communication department, which Musk disbanded in layoffs, Irwin is frequently quoted in the press on Twitter's behalf. I mean, so on one hand, Elon lays off a huge percentage of the workers, and parts of Twitter still work fine, but now it just seems like this Ella Irwin is like drunk with power and basically had to be begged back to work for the company. So she's already in a power position. Plus, Elon likes it when somebody has a backbone and like, claps back at him or whatever.
There's a million people he could get for that.
So many.
Right?
Like, what?
Wow.
If you keep getting people within that bubble, you're just gonna get more of the same commie shit, dude. That's
Yeah.
Chambers, yeah.
No
like
shit.
that's just it. Like you keep dipping in the same pool of assholes for all these places. Well, nothing's gonna fucking change once they get in there. Like
Irwin
he's probably
also-
not paying attention all the time. So
No, how could he? He's got
exactly
so much to juggle. Irwin
like,
has
you can't
also
keep
played.
getting these assholes. Like you just can't.
Irwin has also played a part in shadow banning or suspending select Twitter users, including prominent journalists. When Twitter suspended multiple reporters for allegedly violating the rules on doxing, many of them had reported on the Elon Jet controversy. Company systems indicated the timeouts were at the direction of Ella. So it seems like kind of more of the same.
Yeah. I don't know. You look at someone like Elon, he does have a lot on his plate with Tesla and SpaceX. So he was kind of getting some shit for spending so much time on this ridiculous third thing that he does. And I guess he's put someone in charge. He's doing what he needs to do to keep the stock prices sound for the other companies and fix Twitter's profile financially. And I guess he's backed off a little bit. So maybe we might see a change in the future. He might jump back in and say, this isn't working. I don't like the way this person's handling this. This isn't the free speech platform that I wanted to buy. But who knows at this point? Right now, we're looking at, Britney's banned. So I think until that's fixed, as kind of a litmus test, we have to assume that we're still on dangerous ground when we post shit.
Yeah, it's still fucking commie ran, pretty much. Like I ain't paying for that shit then. If you want to do that, I'm definitely not. I wanted to pay for it because I wanted to help anything free speech. I will do it, like whatever. But this shit, no. What the fuck is the point? No.
Yeah, it was like a bait and switch kind of a thing.
Yeah,
hey, look at this. It's going to be great. It's going to be free speech. And everyone bought their blue check. And, you don't have ads and you don't do this. And it's great. And then they pull the same shit on everybody.
Now we can't ask questions.
And that's what makes it worse.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Anthony, I think we should have a cry room at Compound Media.
I thought that was called the studio. Isn't that everyone's?
Just for
that's
Dino.
the bitch.
That's where Brennan does
room.
his crying.